I might actually take one of these because there's bearings inside there that I can take apart. So, plus you really gotta like move a bunch of shit. Kind of wish I could have that gear, but this thing is big and heavy. The question is, why do you want to make art? The itch is just there, and it's like, it won't quiet. So this kind of represents wheat. I used roller chain and nails for that. This should represent like the fronds of like a barley head. It's just steel cable and some ball bearings. And then this is obviously a sunflower head made out of old roller bearings, an old air tank, and some of the old discs off the air seeder that I used the plasma cutter to kind of cut these and bend them. And this is old oil barrel stuff. Really thin metal, super easy to work with, but it's hard to weld. So it's actually holding up pretty good. I'm a big repurpose. I'm a fixer, I'm a mechanic by trade. The number of things in my house that I've fixed before I decide to like throw them away, you know, DVD players, TVs, like I've fixed everything. Hello, Norman. Hello, girls. Chickens looking for eggs. No eggs. No eggs. The red barn was reclaimed from the landfill. So really, if you look at it, a lot of stuff here has been reclaimed from throwaway. Pretty committed to the idea of just like reusing this stuff, giving it new life, giving it new purpose. It draws attention to those aspects of our history that have got us here. Out here in the rural Midwest, we see it because people put old machinery on the hill. That was the machine that helped farm this area for however long, way back. This thing was useful, it had utility. When it was done, we throw it away, but maybe to the imaginative person, it could like get a second chance out of it. I would take a whole bunch of these giant carriage bolts if I could find them. Because that curve, that's like the middle of a flower, you know? Or an eye or something. Typically, if you looked at something like this, you might think jellyfish, right? As it's vertical, it looks like a jellyfish. Well, I wanted to try something different, so I tried the anglefish. I'm looking for something that has its own sort of character. Can I just like let the natural shape sort of stay and then build off of it? So then what does it look like already? Besides the obvious thing, which is what it was when it was useful. Does it have the shape of like a fish? Does it have the shape of a flower? So then you just like take that baseline of one thing that you find and you just try to like build something out of that one thing. I don't want it to look too junky, you know, just like junk pieced together, but I also don't want it to look too finished. Like a lot of my art right now is not profound, right? Here's a scrap metal thing that looks like something in nature, kind of. The ultimate goal for me personally is to make something reverend, right? Make something that serves the higher power. That's the ultimate goal. Now, will I achieve that? I don't know. I don't want to be arrogant, you know? I don't want to think I'll make this great Michelangelo, Rodin, like, I don't know if that's in me, you know, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. The pain of regret is going to be greater than the imminent pain of doing it. It really will be. Imagine your life at its end and you never followed through on that thing. You never like answered that question. You're answering a question for yourself, right? You really are. Like, I know that everybody who sets out to like be an artist wants it to be important and great and significant, because that's a purpose. Like when I started doing it, I just wanted to keep it all to myself because it's fun and cute and like these are nice and they look good in my house. But ultimately, it becomes purposeless, right? Because you're just kind of like serving yourself. You try to like make your art serve others.
Just because you live in a small rural community doesn't mean you shouldn't be exposed to art. That's the idea behind many recent public art movements and the inspiration behind a new piece of public art in the small southwestern community of Mott. The sculpture was created by a Mott native who moved away and then came home and wanted to share his love for his community through his art.
It's not enough to just make things. Like the challenge for any artist is in like being open and vulnerable with it. So the interesting tidbit is that Mrs. Brackle painted this mural. She was our elementary art teacher. I learned some things from her. What I'm trying to do is make rural people aware that they have that desire, to awaken that desire, and then they have to solve that problem. Because art is not going to be sort of imported to the rural communities, right? We are underserved by aesthetics and beauty. So we have to make it.